Hello everybody, welcome back to my Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous Azata playthrough. Let's just carry on with the Claw for Mines. Trying to search for where Hepzamirah is. Hello demons. Seeing as you're not attacking us yet, let's prepare. Do some quick
Ask nicely.
buffs. Prayer, haste. Oh, I guess hitting them with prayer triggers them. Oh, interesting we can talk to this one. Okay, granted. Oh, wow, okay. I thought we broke it by doing prayer. The huge demon cowers in fear when he sees you. He trembles, covering his head with his huge hands. Eeg! Who are you? Did Our Lady in Shadow send you to punish us? I knew this would happen. Have mercy, it's not my fault. Who are you? Never seen dialogue happen in the middle of a fight before. Who are you? The words pour from his mouth, nearly tripping over themselves in their haste to escape his lips. My name is Seneki. I used to be a slave here, but then I worked hard and they made me an overseer. I kept a good eye on the slaves, and if anyone slacked off, I whipped them hard. And when the slaves revolted, I lashed 3 of them to death before they brought me down and trampled me. When the guards cleared the mineshaft of rebels, they healed me, and I was assigned to watch the kitchen where they cooked gruel for the slaves. So I'm a cook, not a soldier. Don't hurt me, alright? I'm a good worker. I could do good work for you too. We don't need someone like you to help us. You're bad and nasty. You'll make the food bad and nasty. Right, Nest? You tormented your fellow slaves? Traitor! The demon crouches down and covers his face, whimpering miserably. I didn't want to, I was forced. It's all their fault. Tell me about this place. This is our newest location. We used to mine on the other islands. We hollowed out Vazglar. We mined until there was nothing left and the island began to sink. All the crystals were taken to the Nexus, and from there they were sent to Golarion, to some wizard called the Plagued One. Stupid name, huh? The demon chuckles nervously. That's why our camp was at the Nexus. But when it became dangerous there and everyone was evacuated. So this is where we live now, but life here is so bad. Demon's eyes fill with tears. There are constant rock slides, predators prowl the caves, and a dragon hunted us until Hepzamirah formed a truce with her. There's also some kind of foul, stinking creature lurking about. Some of the guards ran into it and told me about its horrible stench. Of course, many of them disappeared on their patrols and never returned to report anything at all. And the crystals, they reek of something foul. Their light brings death. Most miners who manage to live longer than a year will die from exposure to the light. Those who survive become stronger and gain great power, but that doesn't happen often. Most of them just die. Why aren't you mining crystals on Olympia? The cowardly demon shrinks back in terror, his whole body shaking with fear. It's too dangerous. We wanted to, I swear we did. Our scouts inspected the mines there, carved out a few shafts, and confirmed that the veins were full. But then they caught a few nocticular spies and we realised that Our Lady in Shadow was watching us. Hepzamirah ordered us to stop what we were doing and get out of there. She said we would mine the crystals later, after Nocticular was no longer a threat. Demon falters, suddenly realising that he has said too much. Why does Hepzamirah need so many Nahindrian crystals? The demon's voice drops to a wary whisper. She's gathering an army, a huge army to go to war on Golarion. But this army won't be like before. She gives her soldiers the power extracted from these crystals. And we've got so many crystals, no one will be able to resist this horde. What does she do with the crystals? Hepzamirah? Nothing. Everything is done by her assistant, Metasophen. He cuts the crystals to stabilize their delicate energies. If you don't cut the crystals quickly, it loses power. As the power drains away, the crystal grows dim. Anyway, once the crystal is cut, Metasophen selects a demon and conducts a ritual that will give them the mythic powers of the crystals. What can you give me in exchange for your life? Oh. The demon hesitates for a moment, torn between his greed and his cowardice, and his terror gets the best of him. In the kitchen, behind the cauldron, I had a stash there. I stole some things and hid them away. Take him, just don't touch me. I'll spare your life. Incredible mercy. I swear I won't forget this. I'll remember this for the rest of my miserable life, mistress. The demon feigns tears and does his best to look grateful. So are these Dretch all trying to run away then? But we've already engaged in combat with them. Oh no. I'm happy to spare them. Well, okay. I guess we didn't spare all the cooks.
Always watch your back.
An unappetizing gruel simmers in this pot-bellied cauldron. Oh, a ring. Nice. I told you she would be here. If we kill her, Hepzamirah will give us a reward. Oh, you've done it now. You made the wrong call. I'm not giving you another chance, mate. Yeah. Do vampiric touch. Perfect. We'll bring death from above over here. Oh, I forgot to turn that on, didn't I? Always forget to do that. Okay, Warge, if you just kill this one, please. Amazing. I've turned up the animation speed a little bit. I think that was, should have done that a while ago. Kill these weaker ones first, get them out of the way. Ember, can you do an instant kill? Will this work? No. No good. You've got Icy Body on, that's fine then. Do Hellfire Ray on this one. So many misses. Okay, Darren. We already did prayer. Try and attack it. Zaneki, you've messed up. Messed up big time. Stabbled. Finish him off, Rushier. You could have got away. I was sparing you. Such a shame. At least we got some loot from you, though. See what's in here. Oh, it's just like a bedroom. I assumed these doors were going to have stuff behind them. Fair enough. Cool. Disarm that wall GIF. And open it.
Pretty good, aren't I?
I get the feeling there's going to be 3 levels to this. At the moment we're on kind of level 2, aren't we? If I'm assuming correctly. It could just be 2 levels. Yeah, we've fought all the gate guards there. Oh, this way we've not gone. Cool. Oh, there's a few ways to go here. Okay. Okay, just run over here, do... Do Instrument of Freedom on this one. I don't think we need a haste for this. There's just
Cover me, all right?
2 Minotaurs. I'm not worried. They go down easy. Left from above. Remove the barrier from the gate. A specific tool will be needed to dispel the barrier of seething abyssal energy that blocks this path. Okay. What was that ring we just got? Elemental Protector. This ring grants the wearer acid resistance 30, fire resistance 20, electrical resistance 10, and cold resistance 5. It also grants a +4 bonus on saving throws against cold. Okay, it's not terrible. Not especially useful, especially as we can get Darren's 24-hour buffs that on all those energy types, but...
Oh, the waiting's never fun.
Really nothing over here? Okay. Guess we must go this way then. Oh, here we go. It's a bit of an army. Metasophen. The demon Metasophen silently observes the army's departure with the air of a military leader watching soldiers on parade. When he finally notices you, he barely acknowledges your presence. Oh yeah, he ambushed us on the streets of Illusionera. So we have met him before. Ah, it's you. Why aren't you dead? The demon shrugs nonchalantly. I thought our mutual acquaintance explained this to you. Didn't the Echo tell you that I cannot die? Not by ordinary means, at least. However, if you think I will reveal the secret of my immortality, you are greatly mistaken. Finian's voice turns into a growl. We keep slaughtering you creatures, and now you won't stay dead? Make one wrong move and I'll slice you into strips. We'll see how well you put yourself back together again. Where's Hepzamirah? She's not far. She's actually on the other side of the barrier I constructed. It's an excellent barrier, very reliable. I perfected the formula invented by Arilu Vorlesh. These barriers cannot be opened without a key, and they are also perfectly camouflaged. I mean, we could see it. It's not perfectly camouflaged, it's a big wall of purple fire. I heard that the barrier in your little town of Dresden was particularly effective. Crusaders walked past the entrance to the Midnight Fane thousands of times, but never noticed it until now. That one was camouflaged, I'll give you that. You cannot get through the barrier to Hepzamirah without my help. I could help you, of course, but I won't. If you want my key, you're going to have to take it. Metasophen chuckles. Where are those demons going? Those marvelous demons that I selected by hand. The army that I personally nurtured and nourished with the power of Nahindrian crystals. They have been sent. I hope your imagination is already running wild with possibilities. Somewhere precious to you. Somewhere entirely defenseless. Metasophen pauses. Well, any guesses? If you think I'm sending them to the little town of Dresden, you're mistaken. First of all, it is already being dealt with by others. And second, there isn't much honor to be gained from conquering that pathetic rock pile. The town's been ravaged like a whore. It's been taken more times than a brothel slave in Illusionera. No, my army will not go to Dresden. Our mutual acquaintance showed me a far more interesting target. The Echo of Discari told me about a sanctuary of the Imperial Lord Ballura that is hidden in the depths of the World Wound. It seems that a handful of Sarkorian stargazers and their angelic patron have been fooling the armies of the Abyss for years. The temple has been hidden under the noses of all the mighty demon leaders, Minago, Darazand, and of course Hepzamirah. No one has ever found it. If I conquer it and bring it to ruin, the victory will be mine alone. And I have something very special planned for those stargazers. The demon licks his lips. I mean, I wouldn't say... I'm pretty sure I've never heard of this location before, so I wouldn't call it precious to me. Where are we even standing? Where are we talking to him from? Why are you working with the Echo of Discari? Because it is a pleasure to work with him. Our business arrangement is mutually beneficial. In the Abyss, there are two kinds of alliances. Alliances based on shared interests, and alliances based on shared enemies. My alliance with the Echo falls primarily into the first category, for now. He gave me information about the location of Pelura's hidden sanctuary in the World Wound, and in exchange I performed an Ahindrian ritual on him, and endowed him with new powers. You should keep that in mind the next time you see him, and you will see him again, soon. I mean, we could try intimidating him. But I kind of just want to fight him. Does Hepzamirah know about your plans? Why do you think we're having this conversation? She never suspected my true intentions, and she may still be clueless now. Of course, it is also possible that she has discovered my plans too late, and is now powerless to stop me. That's what's a little betrayal between demons. I took control of the army, waited for you to knock on the gate, and then gave the order for them to march out. If everything goes according to plan, I'll be long gone by the time you and Hepzamirah have finished with one another. You know, the Fae here are way too predictable. If they get a chance to stab someone in the back, they'll take it. You can bet on it. Don't they ever get bored of doing the same thing over and over? I'm gonna stop you. Metasophem moves so swiftly your eyes almost miss it. Now you understand. You cannot prevent my army from plundering the Temple of Pelura, but you can always try to kill me. If you succeed, you can take the key from my still warm corpse and go confront Hepzamirah in her headquarters. Then you can kill her too, if you're strong enough, of course. Well, we're definitely going to want Waldriff to haste us for this fight. Just move their nest for now. Haste, Waldriff. Thank you. Ulbrig. Can you reach with death from above? You can. Oh, you can reach him as well. Just go straight for him. Keep him occupied. I know you're out there on your own, but you can handle yourself. Oh, you're taking a bit of damage. Has to be said. Okay, Arushale, go to here, seeing as you have to move anyway. Quickened sense vitals. And just shoot him. Okay, Ember, your halt is going to be very handy here. Try a quickened instant kill on the Marilith. Perfect. Exploded. Oh, you can only do one quickened thing per round, can't you? Should have done halt then. My bad. In that case... Oh, you can't reach with Protective Luck either. We'll just try a normal halt. Turn on the reach. Wasn't very effective, But oh well. Hey, Darren, buddy. You come up. Come up even further. Do we still have prayer active? No. Okay, prayer can get basically everyone quick in it. And then do Hellfire Ray. Ibu, then you can come up, attack this one. Okay, at least some of them got froze. Alright, just having a drink. Oh, and then dropped it. Okay. Nest, I want you to... Yeah, just run up and attack this one. Oh, perfect. Killed it. Yep, would you if you run up, attack too? Oh, Brig. Did I give you echolocation? I did. But you're staggered. That's not great. It's a bit annoying. Just attack him then. You two, Arushale, do a full round attack. It's kind of hard to hit. Oh, the halt's worked on so many of them though. That's actually perfect. Okay. And we'll try innovation on him. He's immune to energy drain, of course he is. Wouldn't want to not waste my time, would I? Okay, Hellfire Ray. Darren. Oh, whoops, wasted quickened. Not what we want. Let's heal up. Perfect. The guy's still frozen. Nest, do a full round attack. Beautiful. You too, Warjiff. Come on, you can kill it. Perfect. You're still staggered, mate. Come on, you shouldn't be staggered for 2 rounds. Okay, Arushale, you just shoot him. Did you miss all of those? You missed all of them. Well, that's terrible. At least they didn't. Try an instant kill on that Ember. Perfect. Combat is finished. Oh, he's got a fair bit of gear, hasn't he? The barrier can now be removed. Guess this is his workshop.
I'm the best.
This magical equipment is used to give mythical powers to demons. These implements are similar to the ones you saw in Xanthir's lab. Picked a lot. Oh. Trap there. These working notes document possible methods for blocking the powers granted by Nahindran crystals. However, the notes are incomplete. Either the research is unfinished or it has reached a dead end. This Nahindran crystal has not been fully cut, and its faucets remain unfinished. I mean, can we take it? There's a Nahindran crystal right there. Metasophens letter. If you are reading this, Hepzamirah, my plan has most likely succeeded. I am now leading an army, my army, through the lands of Golarion, and you are shaking with terror, waiting to find out how your father will punish you. Now I wish I could be there to witness your humiliation. Perhaps Baphomet will spare you and send you after me. You probably hope to capture me and make me suffer, using the power of the Nahindrian crystals that I helped you to obtain. Well, you should know that first of all, the revival system I created for myself is flawless. You can't kill me, even if you manage to kill me. Second, I'm already... That's a funny sentence. Second, I'm already close to perfecting my deadliest weapon. Do you know what it is? I will be able to temporarily remove the powers and abilities that are bestowed by Nahindrian crystals. See, I've told you my secret, but I will not tell you how I will achieve this feat. What will it be? Poison? A spell? A magical object? I want you to think about the possibilities, so that you shudder and flinch at every shadow. A long time ago I learned a simple lesson. To gain power in the abyss, you must seize your underlings by the throat with one hand and destroy your enemies with the other. Well, you've destroyed many enemies, but you've never been good at controlling your subordinates. I've been preparing this rebellion for years, weaving intrigue, recruiting allies, gathering resources, working out a revival system for myself. And you never noticed. Be sure you mention that to Baphomet. He will appreciate my subtlety, although he will not be pleased that an ordinary demon, an incubus spawn no less, has tricked his princess daughter. So, farewell, princess. I look forward to seeing you, but I will not be disappointed if your death prevents us from meeting again. Metasophen. I'm sure at some point we'll actually be able to kill him for realsies. Nothing else in here? Okay.
I think I did it.
If you look beyond the ruined bridge, you can see a planar rift in the distance. I guess I was wrong about there being 3 levels to this after all. That's alright, I'm sure there'll be plenty of dialogue anyway. What's the point of this? I always get suspicious when there's just random openings like that. It makes me feel like there should be a dimension door thing or something. Or like somewhere where you can get to with dimension door. No, doesn't look like it. Okay, let's just go. Let's go fight Hepzamirah while we're still all buffed up. Everyone here? Our formation how it should be? Yep. Remove the seal. Hello? Oh, is that the hand of the inheritor? You've followed me for a long time, you frail, pathetic little stalker. But then you disappeared. You've been gone for so long I thought you were dead. I'm glad you proved me wrong. I would have enjoyed it if you had died alone in the darkness, lost and forgotten. But I would much rather you perish you in person. Behold the great daughter of Baphomet in all her glory. There is strength in the tormented angel's voice, though it quivers with pain. Nest, the false chosen one, herald of my jaded faith, how did this come to pass? Mortal, watch the golden-winged servant of the impostor goddess weep. The fool flew right into our trap. Hepzamirah and I have tortured him from the moment we captured him, and the whole time he spoke only of you. It was as if he didn't care about the pain at all, at least not the pain that we caused. How's it going, Hepzamirah? So as it turns out, you're actually my great aunt. I must have been off sick the day you were handing out relatives. I'm telling you. So what did my old Gramps do to you to make you want him dead? Something about your ugly face looks familiar. You're the spawn of Yggdrafellis, aren't you? Well, I will particularly enjoy killing you. I've always found your vile ancestor annoying. Do we get to say all of these? I don't really... your servant Voyateller, Woljif, shall we get revenge for your old grandpa? As if I owe that old codger anything. Still, I'll definitely sleep better once she's kicked the bucket, so... The tiefling strikes a heroic pose. Woljif Jetto is the name. You killed my grandpa. I'm here to seek vengeance. That's no good. Can I try again? Enough! I am sick and tired of you, you miserable little brat. When I'm finished with you, I'll send my servants to Golarion to hunt down any surviving members of Yggdrasilis' bloodline. I'll make sure that every last one of his vile offspring is dead. Let the angel go or you'll be sorry. How can you possibly still care for the one who abandoned you? If you want that winged fool, come and get him. The demon tosses her head defiantly, lowering her sharp curved horns like a bull ready to charge. Metasaphen stole your army from you. The demon reels as if she's been slapped. You can hear the pure rage in her voice as she hisses angrily. Metasaphen is a skilled alchemist and a gifted scientist, but he thinks too highly of himself. He was born in the Abyss and has spent his life here, so his knowledge and skills were too valuable to risk on the front lines. He dreams of endless entertainment in the lands of the mortals and desires the glory of conquering Golarion, but he will not live to see such triumph. He will pay bitterly for his betrayal. After all, I am one of the few who knew the secrets of Metasaphen's mortality. But you don't need to worry about any of that. You won't live long enough to see me destroy him. Did you know I was coming for you? Hepzamirah stares at you contemptuously. You crusaders think that all demons are as dumb as the rabble we send to Golarion, but that isn't true. I have prevailed in wars and battles that you mortals know nothing about. I always use scouts. My spies are everywhere. When you were trying to get the attention of Our Lady in Shadow, they told me that you were searching for me. I tracked your movements. I knew the moment you stepped foot on that ship, and I sent my slave Kestiglir after you. Unfortunately, he proved just as useless in undeath as he was in life. I disappeared? What are you talking about? My journey only lasted a few weeks. Weeks? You haven't been seen in almost 6 months. You showed up in the Abyss, caused mayhem in Elushanera, and then you disappeared. My spies told me that you had acquired a ship and were heading for Clawfair, so I sent Kestiglir to hunt you down. But you disappeared, and up until now I assumed you were dead. I thought you must be fish food by now, or that perhaps you had deserted, having realized your ridiculous and pathetic struggle was doomed to failure. The echo of Discari's laugh is shrill and unpleasant. The Abyss is primordial chaos. The laws of space and time have no power here, but this chaos can be controlled. You could, for example, force it to distort time around a particular ship, one that is being used by some overconfident outsiders who are used to a world of order and stability. The portal in this room, where does it lead? It leads to the Nexus, our hub of mines and portals. You managed to put the mining of Nihindering crystals on hold for a while, but the work will resume soon. I'll finish here with you, then go to Golarion, catch Metasaphen and drag him back. I'll have to decide the best punishment for him. Can he still work with the crystals if he has no eyes? How about one eye and one hand? And of course, I'll certainly take his legs. He will continue to create an army for me whether he wants to or not, and with these hordes, I will march through the World Wound, through Mendev and through your entire plane. From one end to the other, mortals shall bow before Hepzamirah, daughter of Baphomet. She turns her horned head towards Jerusalem. And not just mortals. I will think of a worthy punishment for you as well, you miserable, stupid traitor. What kind of scum would trade the fury and power of the Abyss for a friendship with these slabs of meat? You're a disgrace to the entire demon race. Arushale's eyes flash with a dark, burning rage. Who are you, girl, to lecture me about the abyss? You are nothing more than a slab of meat yourself, a half-mortal perversion of your father. You are not even a real demon, so don't you dare! The succubus stops short, and the fire in her eyes disappears. She gasps, horrified. Oh no, what am I saying? I've been chasing you for so long. It's time to put an end to this. Hepzamirah's roar shakes the ground. Her angry eyes flash crimson. When I'm finished with you, I will have you chained. You will be dragged behind the army, naked, wounded, and trembling. You will watch as I, daughter of Baphomet, the archpriestess of this cult, can take Golorian by the throat. I will bring it to its knees and make it weep like a wench who's been whipped. Alright, let's go. Is the Echo of Discari not getting involved? Doesn't look like it. Okay. We've got all our buffs that we need. Yep. Let's give Arushale... Where is she? Oh, she's too far. Okay, we'll give Woljif greater invisibility. Woljif, give us all haste, please. And tell you what, do a quickened displacement on Aubrey. We still have prayer, but we could do with it again, couldn't we? Okay, do a burst of glory. And then quickened... let's actually do quickened shield of law. And were you out of range for that? You were, weren't you? Annoying. And then we'll do prayer next round when it runs out. Okay, Fenris, you run forward just to take some of the heat. Arushale, quarry on Hepzamirah. And then do a quickened sense vitals. Okay, now's a good time. Let's quicken, greater quicken, and do command halt. Oh, you can't reach with it. It's annoying. Okay, in that case, hit her with Evil Eye. Wouldn't hurt to lower her AC. Aubrey, you're not able to do Death from Above, are you? Because everyone's just got the one turn. Ivu, Divine Favor on yourself. Okay, now first proper turn. I want everyone to attack Hepzamirah. Do a force punch attack on her nest. Woljif, you two, come back nest up. Baron, you come here. Oh wow. You're not doing so well, Hepzamirah, are you? Already, and now you've been tripped over. Oh, this is embarrassing for you.
Prepare yourself.
Yep. that was pathetic, Hepzamirah. Run for your life! Head for the Nexus! We'll hide from this horrible Golarian in Illusionera! You'll pay for this. My father will punish you for your insolence. Behold the power! Behold the greatness! Tremble before Baphomet! Hello. Make this insolent mortal suffer, my lord, and punish this rebellious angel who refuses to bow before you. Ah, the angel who wandered into the abyss and couldn't find his way back to heaven. I've heard about you. My daughter could not break your spirit, but I will rip out your heart. My lady Iomade, hear my final words. Oh, crap, I skipped it. Looks like you overdid it, my daughter. Your torture drove the angel mad. I want to know what he said before I accidentally hit space. A swift execution, but I wasn't finished with this angel. There were so many games I wanted to play with him. Oh, poor hand. Show your power, O Lord! Let our enemies tremble in terror! Now it is your turn, you lowlife scum. You have disappointed me. How dare you summon me here? How dare you use forbidden knowledge? You think I'm here to save you? No. I am here to inflict punishment. Oh dear.
Have I been summoned merely to put this creature to death? A mortal who still shows loyalty to the queen that exiled her to the abyss. Oh yes, Galfrey guards, he'll glory with the jealousy of a lioness.
Oh, I like his voice. The fiery gaze of the Demon Lord of Beasts pierces you like a red-hot knife. The demon scrutinizes you for a moment, then bursts into mocking laughter that resounds through the air. Wish they could have voiced the dialogue that was going on before, couldn't they?
But no. This creature proudly wears the knife stuck in her back, like a badge of honor. Or is the betrayal weighing you down after all? Did you come here looking for a new master? One who can help you seek revenge?
Oh, I really like his voice. Baphomet's glowing eyes narrow in curiosity.
I don't belong to the Abyss. I believe in Desna. I believe in mortals. And in the right to dream of something greater than being dominated by monsters like you.
As she stands before this Demon Lord of the Abyss, some innate instinct forces Urushiele to her knees. She bows her head, compelled to show her reverence and submission to his authority, but the succubus is scowling, and there's a stubborn glint in her eye. Slowly, as if bearing the weight of an entire mountain on her shoulders, Urushiele straightens up and defiantly faces down the Demon Lord. Yeah, stay strong, Urushiele.
Can I just say it's a relief old Grandpa Geffeles didn't take after his pop. Having a tail and horns is bad enough, but walking around with a goatee-looking mug like that would be even worse.
My blood runs in you. I can smell its scent. I was not aware Igephiles was able to continue his bloodline before he died. So, you are his descendant. Come here. Let me get a better look at you. If the blood that runs through your veins is strong enough, perhaps I'll spare your life and allow you to be my servant.
It's fun to... I mean, we meet Discari at the very, very beginning of the game. We don't have a full conversation with him. It's fun to meet Baphomet.
After you trampled your own daughter to death in front of me? Thanks, whatever you are. But I prefer to keep our relationship long distance. A letter every year on my birthday is more than enough for me.
Where did you send the Hand of the Inheritor?
Why do you care about his fate? He was merely your overseer. Heaven sent him to watch over you. His only purpose was to remind you of your mission and to destroy you should you stray from the path. You shouldn't worry about him. He is just Iomede's pawn, and she did not think twice about sacrificing him. The foolish angel thought he would be forgiven for leaving Ragathiel and joining Iomede, but heaven never rewards traitors with its trust.
Did you slay your own daughter?
I have countless slaves and numerous offspring. When one of them disappoints me, I simply get rid of them. To me, you are nothing more than mayflies. Your lives are so brief, it is as if you are already dead.
I have vanquished your servants, and I can do the same to you.
Even if we pretend for a moment that you have a chance of winning, have you considered what reward awaits you? Your queen knows that you have surpassed her. Your success is why Galfrey exiled you here. How will she reward you for the death of a demon lord? Will she honor you by personally slitting your throat? Sadly, we will never know the answer, because you have no chance of winning.
We'll still try though, Baphomet.
Watch and learn.
Baphomet's word. Did it just remove all of our buffs? Oh no! Just dispelled everything. Oh, okay, now I'm scared. Oh no. Hold on, I'm just going to go and see what the angel said right before he disappeared. What is it? Yeah, dispelled absolutely everything. Oh, okay, he just basically told Iomedae that we're Aurelie Vorlesh's spawn. The leader of the Crusade is one of Aurelie Vorlesh's profane creations. Her power comes from the blood of fallen demon lords. There is no hope for any of us. Okay. Poor choice of last words, I think. Oh, no. We've run out of good hope and every... Oh, okay. I came into this too cocky, I think. We can still do this. Okay, invisibility greater on Arushale. Oh, listen to that guitar. This is cool music. Oh no. Okay. Okay, Darren. Oh, we've used all his quickens as well. Crap, this is not good. Okay, frightful aspect. Probably should have done a group buff actually thinking about it, but oh well, we're here now. Let's check where his immunities are. He's immune to level drain and things like that. Compulsion. He's not immune to instant kills, interestingly. I don't think they'll work. I think his resistance is way too high for that anyway. Okay, do protective luck on Nest. Instrument of Freedom. Oh dear, overwhelming presence is wrecking us. Use a midnight bolt, Arushale.
Desna, guide my hand.
What is this? Why does it hurt so much? Where did this coldness in my heart come from? Remember the midnight bolts are supposed to be used against demons. I heard that somewhere. Made him comment anyway, didn't it? Why did he have to remove all our buffs before combat? It's so mean. Okay, well we can at least pray.
I will see to your demise.
Okay, Ember Cackle. Make Fortune last long. Oh, you've only got one movement. Right. Okay, well you can do a quickened Hellfire at least. Now she's dead. That was stupid. And then we are going to lose this. Oh no. Are we meant to lose this? This feels incredibly weighted against us. Ivu, you're still functioning. Well, yeah, I really don't have much faith in our abilities here. Okay, this feels like it's a scripted thing. Oh, there we go. We got a mythic power up. Survive the battle with the Lord of the Labyrinth. Surviving the battle with the Lord of the Labyrinth is essential. You feel your hair stand on end. The blood boils in your veins, and the fire within your heart is so fierce and hot it feels as if you're about to burn through your chest. A cry springs from your lips, and the sound of your voice. And at the sound of your voice, a light envelops the cave. The ground begins to shake as your radiant presence overwhelms those around you, knocking them back into the surrounding rocks.
Which of my enemies is responsible for this trap? Who has put you up to this, you pathetic insect? Such power must have a source. You are such a curious insect. I must see what is inside you.
Didn't expect that, did you? Are you afraid of me? Good. You should be.
You are on the path to greatness, mortal, and I will gain a new trophy.
Hey, Nocticular.
Nocticular, Lady in Shadow, once again, I offer you an alliance. A great alliance.
Oh, you don't sound so confident anymore, Baphomet.
I've told you before, and I'll tell you again. The answer is no.
Oh, she killed him. Baphomet's heavy, but maybe we didn't need to use a midnight bolt on him then, because she used one. Baphomet's heavy body collapses on the rocks in a lifeless heap. The black-fletched bolt is buried deep within his flesh, and you notice a large drop of blood trickling from the wound. It seems to have a faint purple glow.
It has been a long time since I last killed a Demon Lord. It is good to see that I remain unsurpassed in my craft.
Honestly, I kind of wish we could have killed him ourselves. The debuffing made that unlikely though. Nocticular looks at you imperiously as she clutches Baphomet's still quivering heart in her hand. She raises it high in the air and her triumphant voice breaks the silence. How did you get here?
You have been absent for too long. You are the chosen instrument of my will, but for months there was no word from you, and no one in the Midnight Isles knew where you were. I watched you from afar, unseen, but then you also managed to hide yourself from my gaze. If it hadn't been for Lady Vorlesh, I would have thought you dead long ago. She kept reassuring me that you were alive, and then I felt your blood in my realm again, and I heard the sound of Baphomet's hooves as he walked through my land. That is when I realized two things. First, this was my chance to annoy the old goat, and second, betting on you was the right choice.
Yeah, I do kind of wish we could have killed him ourselves, so even though there was no way we were going to win that, I'll go with this one. He was mine. Why did you interfere, you vile thief? You steal the victories of others.
Your thirst for blood is admirable. But you are here in my realm, where the right to execute demons belongs only to me.
Nocticular laughs and claps her hands in silent applause. Why did you decide to attack Baphomet? You didn't want war.
I did not want to enter into a difficult, exhausting war against Baphomet when he was at full strength. But massacring his minions when they are helpless and success is guaranteed? Well, that is a different matter entirely. Thanks to recent events, the slaughter can finally begin. Baphomet is frightened. He will not leave his abode for at least a year, because if he dies again within that time, his death will be final. This gives me an overwhelming advantage. My black bolts gave him a kiss he will not soon forget, and the memory of their touch will cool his fervor. 2 armies of demons will meet in the coming battle, and one of them will be led by its mistress in all her glory. The other one, however, will be cut off at the head and left without the leadership of its lord. In a year's time, I will have undermined Baphomet's forces and deprived him of his troops and allies. By the time he finally feels invincible again, it will be too late. And instead of crushing my servants and destroying my islands, he will be forced to bargain for his life. As you can see, I won this war before it started, and it's all thanks to you.
Now that Baphomet is dead, will he become an island in your realm?
No. Any demon lord that is killed will return to their abyssal realm, where they will be reincarnated. Their body will be unharmed, but the demon lord will be vulnerable for an entire year. If they are killed again during that time, they will be drawn into the Rift of Repose forever. However, if I kill them, they will become an island in my realm. Therefore, nothing will induce Baphomet to leave his labyrinth during the next year.
You said I was gone for several months. My journey didn't take that long.
Perhaps it felt that way, but believe it or not, Hepzamirah has already forgotten the hot-headed Galarian who caused mayhem throughout the city. You may have ended up in some sort of temporal anomaly. These sometimes occur in the Abyss. Or perhaps someone arranged this anomaly for you. If that is the case, you are lucky to have escaped from it so quickly. You could have been gone for several centuries.
Who would have done that? Maybe Aureli Vorlesh, though I can't really figure out why. She was confident we were still alive though, wasn't she? My power has increased.
Of course it has. Everything went according to plan. Your fight with the Demon Lord sapped much of your strength, and you were forced to rely on the power that you were given by Lady Vorlesh. You reached for it instinctively, without even realizing what you were doing.
She nods her agreement. Enough about the past, let's talk about the future.
Every Demon Lord needs a weapon. Someone who will be an instrument of their will. Baphomet chose Hepzamirah, and I chose you. I'm glad I picked the superior weapon. You proved yourself stronger than your counterpart,
Yeah, much
and laid
stronger.
bare the cowardice of my enemy. I, the Lady of the Midnight Isles, will give you the honor and glory that such a deed deserves. With a single blow, you have begun the great war between Nocticula and Baphomet. And I will reward you for this achievement.
Perilous shade received.
Your queen will reward you for this deed. But she cannot match the generosity of the Lady in Shadow. Accept my profane gift, and remember the moment you triumphed. The moment Nocticula herself expressed her gratitude and respect for you.
What's a profane gift?
Every succubus can bestow her dark patronage upon whomever she likes. My magic will enter your being and enhance your already exceptional abilities. It will also allow me to watch over you, and, if you are in mortal peril, help you. It will not make me your guardian demon, but you can expect to receive some aid from me. Furthermore, there is one more aspect to a profane gift. It allows the succubus to affect the mind of whoever is under her protection. You have proven to be trustworthy, and so I will not exploit this by invading your thoughts. Others, however, will not be so kind to you. If a powerful demoness charms you with her magic and grants you her profane gift, you will become her toy. A mortal can only have the patronage of one succubus, and I would rather give you mine than leave your enemies a chance to cause you harm.
Yeah, I'm not going to accept this. I'm sure it's strong, but I don't trust her when she says that she's not going to invade our thoughts. Plus, we already have a succubus that we're close with. I think if I'm going to accept the patronage of any succubus, it would be Arushale, not you in particular. I don't need your gift.
You refuse my gift? Reject my favor? As you wish. My patronage will not extend to your humble self.
Nocticula's smile turns cold and ruthless, sharp like the blade of an executioner's axe. The black bolt struck true, and you watch as the blood seeps from Baphomet's wound. A single drop falls to the ground in front of the lady in shadow. There is a flash of purple light and the blood begins to solidify. You watch as it turns a deep purple, its edges hardening into sharp faucets, until finally it is fully transformed into an Ahindrian crystal. Oh, is that because we used a midnight bolt? Seems like it. Why did Baphomet's blood turn into an Ahindrian crystal? The crystal that lies at the feet of the Lady in Shadow pulses with purple light. It looks exactly like the crystals that were mined here by slaves. However, this crystal was not extracted from the mines. It was created from Baphomet's blood only moments ago. Your pulse begins to throb and heat spreads through your body. Your chest feels wet and slick, and you realize that blood from your opened wound is seeping through your clothes.
There is no point in trying to hide the obvious. This all happened because of the bolt that you used to wound Baphomet. The bolt belonged to me for so long, it absorbed the imprint of my power, making it as deadly as poison.
Nocticula fixes you with her piercing gaze.
I am the queen of the succubi, the ruler of passions and secret desires. However, I have learned to reverse my gift. I can also kill passion. With a single strike, I can suppress all desires and strong emotions, and replace them with apathy and deadly anguish. This weighs the spirit down, and strips it of its strength, leaving it as cold and passive as a stone. It can no longer depart to the Rift of Repose, or find its way to Pharasma's judgment. So instead of going to the places it would normally go, the spirit becomes solid.
Allow your mind to focus on the gaping wound in your chest. You try to focus, and for a moment your gaze is drawn to the crystal that sparkles on the ground in front of the Lady in Shadow. The light glints off it in a strange and attractive way. They glisten like the drops of blood that seep from the wound in your chest. Point to the crystal in front of the Lady in Shadow. Do crystals form from the blood of demon lords if they are still alive?
No, not normally. However, this is the work of Lady Vorlesh. When she discovered my powers, she was intrigued by them. That's why we made a deal. I would give her a few of my bolts so that she could analyze any residual traces of my power that remained on them. In return, she promised to make the bolts even more deadly. Her enchantments were supposed to give the bolts perfect accuracy so that they would never miss a target. In this regard, her spells were certainly successful. I saw the enchanted bolts flying in all directions, like a flock of frightened birds. But they invariably hit their targets.
So we found a few of these midnight bolts as we've been going through the journey, and I think they're important to save for demon lords, if I remember correctly, for this reason.
Now I know what Lady Vorlesh gained from our deal. She took the lethal power that remained on the bolts and transformed it into something even stronger and more powerful. Now, You no longer have to kill a Demon Lord. You simply have to spill their blood to obtain a powerful new Nahindrian crystal. I admire Lady Vorlesh's shrewdness, but I swear she will regret keeping her plans from me.
Reach for the crystal that was formed from Baphomet's blood.
Do not even think about touching it. This is a Nahindrian crystal, made from the blood of a Demon Lord. It contains immense power, and it belongs to me. The crystal was formed as the result of a wound inflicted by my midnight bolt. Stay away.
No. This is exactly why I didn't take your profane gift. I'm not working for... I'll work with you, but not for you. Take the shimmering crystal.
You've decided to be stubborn. Well, that's a good trait. It will be useful for the mission I've entrusted to you. So I will let you have your way. I do not wish to quarrel with you over such a small trifle.
Nocticular shrugs and her voice softens. You promised you would help to close the world wound if I killed Hepzamirah.
Conquest is your next step. The world wound can only be closed where it was opened, in the Threshold Fortress. Go back to Galarian, gather an army, and bring the full force of your power down upon your enemies. Baphomet will wish to recall his soldiers as soon as possible in order to repel my attack. You will only have to deal with Discari's servants. When you get back to Threshold, stand on the edge of the rift that connects your plane and the Abyss, and we will execute our plan.
What's to stop Baphomet from sending more slaves here to mine crystals?
I will stop him. Baphomet's servants will be too frightened to go to the place where their master was killed. And whoever tries to mine my crystals will taste my wrath. You have fulfilled the mission for which you came, Galarian Crusader. The mining of Nahindrian crystals has ceased, and Baphomet and Discari will no longer have mythic demons under their control.
All this talk of crystals just made me think of Crash Bandicoot. I'm imagining Neo Cortex just like hopping over. Bandicoot! Get the crystals!
I will send my servants to destroy the network of passages they have carved throughout my islands. I will destroy all their portals, including the one that brought you to Hepzamirah.
What's happening on Galarian?
It is clear that Queen Galfrey lacks your talent as a strategist. In your absence, she has made several mistakes that have brought Mendev's crusaders to the brink of destruction. She is a skilled warrior, and a good leader, but that is not enough. It never has been when it comes to dealing with the world wound. You were the one who tipped the scales toward a victory for Mendev.
Oh dear.
But you'll soon find out everything for yourself. I won't spoil the surprise.
How do I get home?
The same way you arrived, through the Nexus. The rift that led you into the Abyss is open. Of course, the Queen tried to close up every opening within the Midnight Fane, but I'll let you in on a secret. She didn't close all of them. If you look hard enough, you'll find the way back.
I still have things to do in Clawfear.
As you wish. I only hope that when you get home, it won't be too late to save your plane. Now it is time for you to return to your plane. You are desperately needed there. And I must attend to my own affairs.
Nocticula's voice has taken on the ominous tone of a dark oracle delivering ill tidings and grim portents. Well, there you go. There's some enemies down there. I think we'll need to rest first though, given how debuffed we all are. Are we still slowed? Yeah, in general we are, aren't we? Okay, let's just rest right away. Get rid of all these debuffs. Oh. What do we spot? A trap. Oh, it's just that chest. Cool. I mean, honestly, I found that end fight a little underwhelming. Oh, we can't make any more Demon Slayer soup. Demon Slayer soup is good. It's the Screaming Omelette. Fast healing, a +2 cooking bonus to max HP per level for a day. It's not bad. Where do we get crystallized demonic rage from? Seems like it's probably rare. +3 bonus to attack and damage rolls, all skilled. That's so good. I want to make Demon Slayer soup. Come on. I should have taken it off when I... Oh, I couldn't, could I? Because we ended up resting for a whole day. Are any of these others nearly as good as that? That's bonus to damage rolls. That's not bad. +1 cooking bonus to AC. All skill checks. Okay, we'll make the monster casserole. Well, this rest is for a day as well.
Do you know what would be nice? If we didn't die in the crusade. After, yes, if we win. But if we die before that, that would be bad. You will try not to die, won't you? Although I suppose it will be hard.
Sometimes I'm more afraid of you than Baphomet.
I swore we've had that one before. I would say it was because of me going back, but then I don't think we actually did any camp rests around Hepzamirah. Oh well. We don't have ability drain anymore, do we? Oh, we do still have a wisdom drain.
Smile, the world's not ending just yet.
Okay, we can fix that with restoration. Restoration greater anyway. Whereas there's a difference between ability drain and ability damage. That's why healing doesn't work on... Yeah, healing doesn't work on drain, but it works on damage. Okay. I will just do my buffing quickly. Okay. Let's finish. Actually, let's mythic rank up first. It's always good to do that. What should we get for nest? We ever ready. Whenever you make an attack of opportunity, you gain a bonus on the attack roll and damage roll equal to your mythic rank. I mean, we do make a lot of attacks of opportunity, so that sounds good. Rupture restraint. Doesn't look that good. Always a chance. You are now less affected by luck. You don't automatically miss when you roll a 1 on an attack roll. I mean, that sounds nice as well, to be fair. Let's go with Ever Ready. I think that fits what we do better. Ever Ready. Okay, level 2 spells. Let's just go Cacophonous Call. Level 3 spells. We don't need Heroism. Ember's got Crushing Despair. Let's go Deep Slumber, why not? Still don't think we'll ever use it, but won't hurt. Level 4 spells. Get freedom of movement. I think we've already got Shield of Dawn. Oath of Peace. Oh yeah, that's the one that means we can't attack, isn't it? Let's take Confusion. Level 5 spells, what are we working with? I mean, Burst of Glory is good, we use that with Darren. Command Greater is good, but we already used that with Ember and Darren. Cacophonous Call Mass. Song of Discord. We can take Song of Discord and Burst of Glory. I feel like I'm okay relying on Ember for the Command Greater. Burst of Glory is nice to have, I think. Sure. What other Azata spells do we get? Friendly Hug. This spell removes all negative levels from the target, while also granting them immunity to energy drain and mind-affecting effects for 1 minute per Azata level. That's quite good. Sudden Squall. The Azata creates a 15-foot cone of wind, dealing 3d6 plus a cast level damage in sonic damage to all enemies. Second Breath. Seems pretty good. Right, Darren, what are we getting for you? Let's check the document I've got. Darren, Mythic rank 7, ever ready is the suggestion. Sure, why not? We did just get that finesse, didn't we? We get Mythical Beast as well, though. We do have Fenris with us at all times. Yeah, I'm going to take Mythic Beast now, I think, actually. But we do have... Yeah, we have Greater Abundant Casting. Cool. Yeah, Mythic Beast. Ulbrig, what do you want? Already got Ever Ready with you. Archmage Armor. Or Last Stand, or Always a Chance. Maybe I'm mistaking how Archmage Armor works then, because from reading it, it makes it look like you have to cast a spell on yourself. Maybe it just means that whenever you have Archmage Armor, it gives you bonus equal to your Mythic rank. He's not capable of casting that on himself, is he? I'm not... Yeah, he doesn't have any spells. That's not an ability. If the suggestion says that that should work, maybe it will. In that case, I should have given it to Nest. I could give it to Nest as well. We also go Mythic Weapon Focus, but he doesn't miss that much, does he? Could get that later. Let's try Archmage Armor. I guess we can see this as the test to see if it works when someone else casts it on you. Probably won't go into effect now though, because we've already got it on. We'll have to check next time. Yeah, at the moment it's +4 for Mage Armor. Tell you what.
We'll make things right.
Ember, cast it on him again. See what it does.
Yes.
Now it should be much higher, right? No. I guess we could do it through potions though, couldn't we? Maybe that's how you can do it with full brig and still get the effect. Just search mage armor. Yeah, potion of mage armor, there you go. That was probably a waste, but at least now we know, because I'll probably forget to use that, but at least I was right in my assumption that it only works if you do it on yourself. Okay, Arushale, what are you getting? Arushale is getting exposed vulnerability. Exposed vulnerability. Your ranged weapon attacks expose enemies' vulnerable points. Every third hit with a ranged weapon against the same enemy deals additional divine damage. Okay, yeah, I can see why that's good. Woolgif. For level 7, what are we getting you? Mythic charged or improved abundant casting. Let's go with improved abundant casting. An ember. Last but not least. Beneficial curse, powerless prophecy. Beneficial curse. You have found out that curses can be a blessing, and now you know how to use them. You gain 1 additional oracle curse, but it gives you no penalties. Powerless prophecy. You are forewarned of danger, but can't act to prevent it. You gain uncanny dodge as the rogue class feature, but you are staggered for the first round of combat. 10th level you gain improved uncanny dodge, and at 15th level you gain +4 insight bonus on all your saving throws to your AC during the first round of combat. Is that the suggestion? Powerless prophecy? I'm pretty sure we can overcome the being staggered for the first round of combat. We can overcome that with freedom of movement. That's what we do with Darren. So I'm not too worried about the downsides of that. But the upsides seem pretty good. Higher initiative, better dodge. Yeah, okay. We'll follow the suggestion for that. I can't see why not. Turn into a griffin, please. Okay. Let's look around here.
This is my kind of work. Pretty good, aren't I?
What's this? Pixie dust. Okay. The religious icon depicts the head of a goat. The goat is a blazing star, has a blazing star on its forehead. It's Baphomet. A strange, confusing map of the Abyssal Realms. An unusually accurate map of Golarion. It depicts the topography of both Mendev and the Worldwound with detailed precision. Oh, before I forget, we also got some pretty cool new items while doing this dungeon. Belt of Thunderous Charging. +4 enchantment bonus to strength and a +8 enchantment bonus to constitution. In addition, whenever the wearer of this belt confirms a critical hit with a natural weapon. We could give that to Ivu. And then give the display of power to Fenris. Sure. Although actually I like Ivu having +6 strength. Okay, so Ivu, you you keep display of power. We'll give Fenris the clutch of corruption. There's also the belt of thunderous charging. That also is pretty good. That might be good for Albrig. Although I do like the belt of the venerated champion on Albrig as well. It's just Albrig's the only one who we really charge with. I'll think about that. For now though, let's just keep looking around. We want to go back and talk to the Fulsome Queen. Some dudes down here. Some salamanders. I want to look at this so I'm just got lava in my face the whole time.
Make your peace.
Okay, you done? Everyone just come and attack. Good hit, Warjiff. Ember. Just try an instant kill, why not? Didn't expect it to work. Now that looks like a ledge we can go to. With Dimension Door. So let's do that. I'm gonna save because this feels like a. I imagine there's going to be something dangerous over there. Oh, okay. Should have buffed beforehand. Okay, Arushale. Quicken. Sense Vitals. Then Quarry on the Scorcher of Souls. They're named, they're dangerous. That's the rule. Haste. Ember. You don't seem to be staggered like the upgrade said you would be. Maybe we have to rest before it comes into effect. Do lower its AC. Do Evil Eye. Try an instant kill, why not? It's immune, of course it is. Okay, you come over here. Ivu, do Divine Favor. But why have you... I guess I just didn't do a to Arushale, fair enough. Okay, Albrig, turn that back on, turn your claws back on for sure. And just wait. Darren, prayer. And tell you what, do a quickened burst of glory as well. Right, proper full round now. Nest. Just run and attack it. Do a vampiric touch attack.
I'll loot your corpse. Your death awaits. Cover me.
It annoys me when this just doesn't
Stab their
work
backs.
sometimes. You should be able to attack with that.
Your corpse.
Okay, whatever.
I will resist.
Usually just shoot it. Needs to have pretty high AC.
Cover me,
Usually if you
alright?
come and give it a stab. Ember, try lowering its level. Innovation. It's immune to energy drain. Of course it is. Not immune to being knocked over though. I like to see that. Okay. Now, death from above, Albrig. Get a good strong first round in. Oh, Albrig. You are so strong. Incredible. Okay, we've got more salamanders to deal with. Do force punch attack.
Feel that?
Ruchelate. Just shoot them. Albrig, another death from above. Albrig, you're a powerhouse. Oh, Manual of Gameful Exercise. This thick tome, it's in a +2 inherent bonus to strength. Nice. Very nice. None of these optional bosses have impacted me as hard as the Playful Darkness. That one was nasty. It was very nasty. Oh, we got a level up. I guess we'll do that now, why not? Okay, level 18 Sword Saint. Just, yep, put everything up. Our last Magus Arcana. What do we want? Can expend 2 points from his arcane pool as a swift action to resolve all of their melee attacks until the end of this turn as melee touch attacks. That does feel very good. Or we can get Devoted Blade to get holy damage. Holy damage would probably be very good too. I like let's go with Dimension Strike. And then our last spells. Well, not our last, we can always get stuff from scrolls, so it's not the end of the world. Let's get Dragonkind for fun. And Chain Lightning, sure. Tried Sirocco and didn't like it. So, Darren, level 18. You got one more? Do you want for your level 9? Oh, we got Fiery Body as well. Fiery Body's really good. We already have Heal Mass on Darren, don't we? I don't even know why that's an option. I think Overwhelming Presence is just an improvement on Command Halt. The Presence inspires incredible awe. A creature that fails a save against this spell falls to the ground and prostrates itself before you, believing it bows before a divine presence. These creatures are cowering for the duration of the spell. Each round after that, the target of the spell may attempt a new saving throw. The creature that recovers... I think this is what Baphomet used on us to completely wipe us out during the attack. So I'm guessing the suggestion will be Overwhelming Presence. Let's see. Yeah, Darren, level 18. Oh no, it's Winds of Vengeance, apparently. This one. You surround yourself... Oh, it's a personal buff. You surround yourself... Oh, and it's a minute one as well. Okay, so that would last the whole time. The last 24 hours. Neither your armor nor your load affects this fly speed. The winds shield you from any other wind effects and form a small, breathable air around you. You have total concealment against ranged attacks. Sure, we'll go with that. Oh, and Fiery Body. That's going to be great. Fiery Body is just an improvement of Ice Body, which Ember has. And it makes you immune to critical hits and other things. Albrig, you're just skills. This level, so I don't have to think about it. Easy. Like it when that happens. Ruchelate. Yeah, Espionage Expert. Get all your skills up. Oh, you got one more. Use Magic Device. Combat Style Feat. What do you want for this? Ruchelate. Personal choice feat. Good choices are skill focus, toughness, point blank master, or heightened spell. Let's go point blank master. Longbow. Wooljiff, vivisectionist. Same skills as always. Another medical discovery. What do we want for this? Is this going to be feral mutagen? Oh, okay, so this gives him 2 claws attack and a bite attack. While he has his mutagen active, which is very good. So yeah, I'm happy with doing that. Feral mutagen. And for spells, any suggestions? No suggestions for spells. I don't want to do the polymorph ones. Could give him freedom of movement. I already don't use that much with level 4. We've already got freedom of movement on Darren, haven't we? Let's do Thorn Body. Why not? Although we use haste on level 3, so I don't want to put too many other spells in there. So I'm going to give him freedom of... feels like a waste. Go... Okay, yeah, go with Thorn Body. Why not? Probably not really ever use it, but... Okay, Ember, level 18. What are you? Is this a Lawmaster level? Yeah, Lawmaster Secret Cleric Spell Overwhelming Presence. There you go. Substitute for Greater Command Halt. Perfect. Okay, Lawmaster. Get your Law Religion up and your Persuasion. We always use Darren for Persuasion, so you do use Magic Device. Secret Cleric Spell. Overwhelming Presence we're looking for. Oh, is this going to have to be another case of us waiting a level to get it? This happened earlier. Yeah, it's not here. Oh. Made the it's harder to follow the guides when they change them a lot. Yeah, I'll have to remember to get this on the last level then. I imagine it will come in then. I hope it will come in then. I didn't just miss it, did I? Yeah, no, Owl's Wisdom, Mass, Order's Wrath. Oh, that's annoying. Okay. The later suggestion was Rogue Secret. Okay, Combat Trick Improved Initiative. Or Wizard Spell. Oh, okay. We'll tell you what, we'll get a heroic invocation. Wizard spells. Can we get you heroic invocation at least? That would be nice. Oh no, all the good ones are just not available. Okay, we'll give her improved initiative. Combat trick. Improved initiative. Then I'll have to remember to come back with a cleric spell later. Wait, it's an I. Improved initiative, there you go. Oh, I can get a heroic invocation here, though. What was the suggestion? Mind Blank Communal. 4 hours. The spell functions like Mind Blank, except it affects all party members and lasts for 4 hours. We could do heroic invocation instead. Using ancient words of power, you bestow heroic powers on all creatures. They gain a +4 morale bonus to attack and damage rolls, 2d8 +4 temporary hit points, and become immune to both fear and charm effects. I'm going to go with heroic invocation. I like the sound of that. Or do I? Maybe Mind Blank Communal would be better. Just make a decision, Joe. Just make a decision. Go for heroic invocation. You don't have to follow the guide religiously, especially as the guide isn't accurate to how the game works anymore. Okay, all leveled up. Let's go back and see the Folsom Queen. We're coming back for our reward for killing Hepzamirah, who asked us to do that for you. At least we have a tunnel that leads right to where she's based. Oh, I need to be careful doing that. I just always keep forgetting to select the whole party after I do mass transport. These adamantine shackles have been enchanted. The enchantments block teleportation and any other abilities that involve extraplanar movement. That's where the Hand of the Abyss was tied up. The way back. Yeah, Folsom Queen's order. My disgusting lady, we did your bidding. The Sewage Queen. That's what she... that's her vibe. Hey guys, we're free. You can come back with us if you want. Hello. The demon's body drips filth and refuse, and her stench is nearly overpowering. She smiles sweetly at you. You have returned to me, mortal. My beauty must have charmed you. Hepzamirah is dead. The island is now yours alone. The Folsom Queen purrs in contentment. She wriggles happily, her loathsome body slurping and sloshing with each movement. Now this island is all mine again. I am the queen. This is my domain. Everyone who hurt me is dead. The nasty lizard and the horned bitch are gone. What will you give me in return for my help? The demon smirks but pretends to be surprised. In exchange for help? You are so greedy. Her ugly face twists into a malevolent grin. But there is still one more stranger on my island. You. I promised you my love and affection, but I deceived you treacherously. I am too good for the likes of you. Yes, I'll just drown you in my whirlpool. Oh, how clever I am. The only thing greater than my cunning is my powerfulness. Oh, okay. I actually wasn't expecting this. We just killed all the people that you couldn't kill, though. So this is somewhat dumb of you to attack us. Okay, do force punch attack. Ruchelet, you just shoot the ones that are surrounding us. Yeah, just everyone attack the queen. I don't know, her minions might disappear if we kill her first. Oh, we got one. Oh, I'm surprised she doesn't have an icon. Silly queen. I think if we bowed to her, she would have offered us a kind of permanent buff similar to what Nocticular offers, but I didn't want to take that anyway. Can't say I'm sad. Oh yeah, we need to rest before we can get access to any of those anyway. No trouble. Yeah, Hellfire Ray. And do command halt. Oh, Darren, just stab him. This guy's not that much of a threat. You too, Ness. Ruchelet, can you finish the job? Ulbrich, you can, can't you? Death from above should finish this. Yeah. At least those two. And then Ivo. Dead. She's got some braces on her anyway. Well, that was a thing. Now we can leave. And given that there wasn't actually as much left of this dungeon as I thought there would be, we probably could have done it in the last episode. But oh well, like I said, I was pretty worn out yesterday anyway, so why not? Oh, I don't know if I mentioned this at the beginning, but sorry for the upload being so late yesterday. Whoa, 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 why did I just hear dying sounds? There's no need for people to be dying. But yeah, for some reason, just uploading it took like twice as long as it normally does. And I had to edit it around a bit, and rendering that took a while. So everything just got more delayed than I would like. But it's fine. It's up eventually. Hopefully today should be earlier, because I'm recording a lot earlier. Right, let's go. To the Nexus. to the Nexus. Is everyone going to be fine here? I hope so. Oh. The body still smoulders from the colossal blow of celestial powers inflicted by the trap laid by the hand of the inheritor. Oh, were we attacked while we were gone? Oh yeah, looks like it. Okay, we'll do this now as well. Got a bit of time. Hopefully the people we rescued are okay. I need to move around my hotbar a bit, or else I'll forget the new things I've got. Okay, do Instrument of Freedom. Great. Ember, can you do an instant kill? No. Okay, Darren, you just move up here. Prepare us. Death from above, as always. Perfect. No sweat. This camp is under the protection of Our Lady in Shadow. Begone, you filth. What, the Lady in Shadow? I spit on her! Oh, instantly died. It's harder to spit when you don't have a head, isn't it? We're over here! Help! Take us away from this awful place! Get off the barricade, you nitwits! We'll be good slaves, we're obedient and skilled. Take us and keep us. Oh, are these the pleasure slaves we got? The final hour is upon us, brothers and sisters. Let us not disgrace the name of our leader. Let us die with honor. No, you don't have to die with honor. I'm back now. I'll kill them. Where's the rest of my party members? What? How could mortals be beating us back? Despair and our faith in the inheritor lead us into battle. We do not fear death. Nest fought you and we will do our part. You pursue us still, damned creatures. Know what that we will not run, as we have nowhere else to run. I think they're the ASMR women that I freed. What? What is this light inside of me? I feel power. Begone, wretched spawn. Ah, it burns, loathsome light. The celestial power is in our hands. The light is with us. This is very clunky how this is being executed. They're all just standing around. How did they do that? Their light is so bright. Get back. You're frightening me. I don't think you'll enjoy what happens next. Ha! Some kids trying to intimidate us. Oh, is that Zorgs? Yeah, I thought it was someone else talking. It's a Quillipoth. The Devourers are here. Run! Okay, we need to hurry up. Get involved in the fight.
Let's have some fun.
I don't want any of our... Oh, did they all die already? Well, they all died like immediately before we could even get involved. That sucks. Hope they're not dead and they stand back up when the fight's over, like, happens a lot. Everyone just move up. Ember, we need a command halt now. Stop them doing any more damage. Where's the rest of my party members?
Stab you or zap you? Why not both?
I didn't want to free them so they could all just die immediately. Well, I would have a chance to fight with them, but the battle just started without me having any control over it, really. We still have prayer. Move up here, Darren. Yeah, now we have an actual round. Instrument of Freedom. Usually, just shoot him. Ember, you can also try an instant kill on one of them. Would that work? Amazing. Try another one on this one. Perfect. Oh, that's a mythic demon. He's going to get back up, isn't he? Would you haste us, please? I hope the people I've freed are not fully dead. Just knocked down. Be annoying if only the succubus guards survive. What the hell's going on? Stop using Crushing Despair on my people. I don't think it's working, actually, to be fair. Okay, death from above, the Cambion Defiler. Just stand here getting ready for that guy to stand back up. You too, Darren. Is he going to stand back up again? Oh no, it's just been knocked over. Okay, finish this off, Arushale.
Prepare yourself.
Oh, okay, thank you. We're all standing back up. Darren. Stop attacking. Just confused. Well done, Zorgs. You're a powerhouse. Glad I freed you. Victory! No one dares defy the word of Our Lady in Shadow. That's it, we push the demons back. We've shown them how Galarians fight. You pleasure slaves are idiots. I want to go home. I don't want to be in a place where everyone is always waving sharp things around. What terrifying creatures there were, but we prevailed. Taste cold Galarian steel. Can't believe we're saved. Those monsters were so horrible. But don't worry, you're alright. Anything around here? Or is this whole area useless? Why is this area even here? Why is there just this massive sliver at the back of your home base that nothing happens on? Maybe something happens if you do different decisions over there, but it's just, there's never been anyone standing there. There's never been, unless I missed something. I could have done, admittedly, but oh, you guys just weren't helping at all, were you? You got anything to say now that we're back? Hey, Seela. Your return is met by happy cheers. The inhabitants of the camp watch you, their eyes sparkling with joy. It feels almost like they might mob you just to have a chance to touch you. What happened here? A furious succubus clad in battle armor exclaims, "Those whelps dared defy Our Lady in Shadow and threatened those under her protection. We've shown them the error of their ways." Galarian slave leader. Awe is written on the faces of the Galarian slaves you freed from bondage. One of the slaves, a young man with sharp features and a bad leg, bows deeply. "I don't believe my eyes. You've returned. We thought you'd perished in the abyss and said your name in our prayers every day, though we didn't believe they would ever reach the gods. But they listened and they answered. When the first portal opened, we thought it was the end. But then we realised the demons were even more frightened than we were. Something was chasing them, driving them forth. We met them in battle and held firm against their devastating assault. And then you appeared and saved us all. How did you manage to build an entire camp? A young Galarian whose neck still bears the marks of his slave collar looks at you in confusion. 6 months have passed since you disappeared. What were we to do? Return to Hepzamirah and hold out our hands to be shackled again? Never. So we decided to settle here and start a village. We hunted, we kept quiet, and no one bothered us. Until today. How could so much time have passed since I left? Taking a deep breath, Zorgs cautiously observes. I can smell the ravenous winds that tormented you. When Mother made me plunge into the depths of Ishiyar, I heard their howling through the water. You've been inside a hurricane, haven't you? That was no storm, but a living creature, nameless and unwanted even by the abyss. Its squalls rip apart time itself, turning it into dead sand. You thought you struggled with the elements for hours, but maybe months have passed for those around you. The Hepzamirah casts a piercing look at you. The abyss is treacherous. Perhaps it lured you into a trap where time does not fly like an arrow, but instead falls slowly like shifting sands. What happened to the portal to Hepzamirah? The commander of Nocticula's squad moves forward to speak. Our Lady in Shadow ordered us to destroy the rat holes used by Hepzamirah's servants. We blocked the portals with rubble, and we now keep a close watch on them. You are true heroes. I'm proud of you. Time to return to Galarian and strike the demons there. The survivors greet your words with elated cries and looks of faith and adoration. I have questions about the battle that just occurred. The survivors turn to you and see relief written on their faces. Talk to the Hepzamirahs. That light you used to burn those demons, what was it? We have no answer. We did not know we were capable of anything like that. When we found ourselves in the abyss, we thought heaven had abandoned us. But then you gave us a second chance, and so we prayed. Our faith grew, and we knew the beacon of hope burns even in the darkest hour. And as we were about to accept death rather than be enslaved again, something sparked inside us. Heaven still remembers us, and its power awakened within our blood. Zorgs, would you mind explaining when exactly you grew tentacles? The boy forces himself to speak, but avoids eye contact. I've never killed anyone before, but I knew I could do it. Whatever it was that reached out to me in the depths of Ishiyar, it found me. Interesting. I can't say what happened down there, but I'm no longer just a half-blood demon. I'm something else. Perhaps there is now darkness within me, a darkness demons call Quillpothic. These creatures, the Quillpoths, existed before the demons, but they were expelled into oblivion. But that did not destroy them, as they were oblivion. They are still here and they call to me. You notice the denizens of the Abyss, who moments ago bravely fought against the remnants of Hepzamirah's army, now watch Zorgs warily and give him a wide berth. This creature is a source of power beyond our control. His presence is a threat to the unit, which is why we must get rid of him. Regel's words are accompanied by looks that brook as much argument as an unsheathed blade. Shut up, Regel. Arushale flinches as if about to leap away from the boy. Quillpoths? Enemies of demons since time immemorial. When they come, death reigns. The succubus looks at Zorgs as if he were a venomous creature, but the fear in her eyes quickly gives way to shame. Forgive me. It is not your fault. Most mortals view me the same way, as nothing but a monster. It was wrong of me to say that. Could your powers be the result of your mother's experiments? Mother was interested in the things hidden in the depths, in the places undisturbed by moonlight. I do not know what it is. Whatever it was that touched me doesn't have a name because names are alien to it. I kind of disagree with the assigned alignment for this statement. I feel like bringing an unstable, unknown monster to Galarian is more chaotic than just sending him up. That feels more like the lawful or just a neutral option. Attacking is definitely evil. But yeah, we're going to bring him with us, obviously. Are you ready to go to Golarion with me and start a new life? Zorgs is silent, looking at you intently. There is a hint of fear in his eyes. At last he gives you a hesitant nod. Is this going to be a journey? I've never been on a journey before. Talk to the pleasure slaves whimpering on the sidelines. We need to discuss your behaviour. Their faces, once beautiful, now red and swollen with tears, turn to you. Calm down, the danger is past, you're safe now. Sobbing and wiping away tears, the slaves look up at you. Is it over? We'll go to your palace now, right? Do you want me to let you go? Their faces show a glimmer of hope. Yes, please. Good demons will take us away, and we'll serve them. Please them. Please let us leave this horrible place. Okay, see, on the one hand, I know that they're just going to be eaten, or yeah, that's what they were made for, was being served as food. But bringing them against our will, I think, is also kind of against our moral code. We let people make their own decisions, even if it's a really stupid decision. But yeah, go on then. Leave and do with your lives as you wish. Thank you so much. The slaves nod happily and wander around, but they do not appear to be leaving. It seems they have neither a plan nor a leader. I have no more questions. We should have just brought them to Golarion, shouldn't we? Talk to your companions. I take it you're tired of waiting for me. Social wearily lowers his weapon and gives you a bright smile. Your travels have been long indeed, Nest. No doubt the ordeal weighs heavily upon you. I am ready to hear your confession, should you wish to unburden your soul. Is Social really the only one that's going to say anything? Oh, we can kind of cycle through them, okay. Land smirks. Now I see why these demons were so frightened that even my ugly mug didn't make them turn back. They tumbled out of the portal yelling something about a fearsome Golarion who was going to slaughter them. And I immediately thought, I know a commander who meets that description. With a curt nod, Regil reports, his face stone cold. In your absence, we established a permanent fortified camp and patrol shifts, as well as foraging, rationing, and sanitation measures. The gnome's face darkens. It has been a while since I had to deal with such a mess. I never doubted for a second that you were alive, Commander. First, because I still had the powers you granted me. And second, because you are not the kind of mortal to disappear without a trace. When your final hour comes, you'll depart with much fanfare. Sealer observes the battlefield and nods in satisfaction. Nest, I'm glad to see you again, and I'm sure we'll spend many hours around the campfire sharing stories of the last few months, but now we must help the wounded. Despite disappointing initial results, the experiment on repelling demons was ultimately a success. Incidentally, did you know that while Minotaur meat smells like beef when exposed to fire spells, it remains nearly inedible and may cause diarrhea? Anyone else want to say anything? I feel like Trevor hasn't said anything. Oh, there you go. We fought. It was hard, but I'm glad to be back in action, fighting in a war, not in the arena. There you go. I think that is everyone. That's it for now. You sure you guys don't want to come? Yeah, we're not gonna force them to come back with us if they don't want to. Get the get Nocticula's people to take you. I'm sure they'll find use for you. But okay, I guess we can go back through. I don't know if there's gonna be any kind of enemies waiting on the other side of this for us, but I think I'm going to leave it there and we'll jump through next time. So thank you for watching. Quite a lot happened in this episode. I'm going to be posting daily, so subscribe if you'd like to follow this series, and leave a like or a comment if you want to say hi or have any advice for this playthrough, or, you know, that's very much appreciated either way. But yeah, thanks again. See ya, folks.